Hello. Welcome back to the Dinero Twins podcast, where we talk about all things business and money. Today, we have episode number 17, and we're going to be talking about cryptocurrency and everything there is to know about it. We have some special guests here with us, BronxCrypto in the house. So before I introduce you guys, I want to make sure that, you guys know my twin is here with me.
Hi, guys. Welcome.
What's going on?
Hey, twin. Yeah, so super excited. We have another good one for the books. So this time we got two fellow Bronxsters that are going to talk to us about cryptocurrencies and all that good stuff. So we are super excited to have you guys. So twin, take it away.
Awesome. So Julio and Drew are both Bronx natives, as I mentioned, who work in the healthcare industry. They're also founders of BronxCrypto, which BronxCrypto is an educational program that educates people on cryptocurrency. So right now they're pretty much looking to pioneer and change the way that our Bronx natives look at cryptocurrency. And I'm super excited for everything that they have going on and their mentorship program. So we're definitely going to learn so much about these guys. At the same time, make sure you take a lot of notes. Make sure that you subscribe if you have not already done so, because we have a lot of gems coming your way. So why don't we get started, guys? How you feeling today?
Good. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. We're feeling good.
Thursday.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having us on.
Absolutely.
Our pleasure.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, guys, for agreeing to do this. Like I said, this is a conversation that needs to happen more often, right? And that's why we said, hey, why not bring you guys to come here and talk exactly about what you guys are doing and how people that are going to be watching this can get started, okay? So I'm going to start with the first question.
Yeah, go for it.
What are cryptocurrencies, right? For those people that are watching this for the first time, guys, how can you break it down in a simplified way for people to, get them intrigued to learn more about cryptos?
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Julio, CEO, co-founder of BronxCrypto, my business partner, Andrew. So what is a cryptocurrency? To keep it as elementary as possible, cryptocurrency is a new method of payment, a new substitute for money. Smart people, developers have found a way to take the same properties of cash and turn it into a digitalized format.
Nice.
Love it. Yes, that's definitely a great simplified version. So for folks that see the word and they're like, wait, it sounds complicated, but what is it? So thank you for that.
Yeah, so if you want to break it down just a little bit further, so if you go back in the dictionary and you look up the word cryptos, it means a message. So crypto is like message, and the currency is money. So it's message and money. So what are we doing? We're sending money through messaging. So we use that now, like when we use Zelle or we use Cash App or any other method payment. So now we're just doing it, but we're doing it with cryptocurrencies, not just with cash, euro, yen, yuan.
Got it.
I love it. I love the way you broke it down. I've never actually heard anybody break it down to that form. So the fact that you distinguished the two, hey, crypto is messaging and then currency, it's money, right? So it's just a new form to send money, like how we usually do with Zelle or Venmo or Cash App, right? It's just we're doing it through cryptocurrency. So,
and let me stop you. Just let me add to that. Not just crypto's currency, we're doing it in a decentralized fashion. So when we use a bank or an institution, that's a centralized system, a centralized organization. It's just a business plan, which is like a CEO, workers, and a structure. With decentralization is basically networks of computer that don't rely on a CEO or a boss. It's basically everyone who partakes in the community has voting rights and can decide with their vote of how they want the network to strive in unison together.
Got it. Yeah, the decentralized piece of it is very important because that's what's going to make it attractive too, right? Because you're like, how is it different from using the banks, or how is it different from using a wire transfer?
It's not controlled.
Exactly.
It's not controlled. It's controlled by the people.
Right.
That's decentralization.
Love it, love it. So tell me, what are other functions of crypto? So outside of it being used as a currency, does it have any other functions?
Yes, not only that, you can use it as something called decentralized finance, which is basically staking, or in other words, interest. So like if we go and we park our money in the bank right now, they don't even give us 1% of interest. But now with these decentralized finance mechanisms, we're able to park our money in these cryptos
and gain yield, like on certain cryptocurrencies, such as Algorand, you gain like 5% APY on your crypto for parking.
Really?
A reward, yeah. Basically better than, having money in your savings account. So the benefits of, cryptocurrency you can stake.
Another benefit of cryptocurrency is that you can also use it as collateral. So with these exchanges, you can use, let's say, your Bitcoin and borrow against it. So when you have, let's say you have half a Bitcoin and it's worth around, let's say, $10,000 to $15,000, you could take a piece of that half. You don't even have to use the whole half. You could just take a piece and you actually get a loan, a collateralized loan against your crypto. Then when you pay back the loan, you get the crypto back. Now, when you bank with a bank, the money goes to the bank. It doesn't go to you. So those are some other ways to use crypto.
That's very interesting. Now, Julio, you mentioned Bitcoin. Can you only do that through Bitcoin, collateralized?
No, there's other ones too, like Ethereum and some other ones, but I don't want to confuse too many people.
Okay.
Now, let me say this. We are not financial advisors. We are self-taught. We've spent a long time, many hours, trials and tribulations. It's been ups, it's been downs, but we finally found a way for steady growth.
Awesome.
So I just want to put that out there.
Yes.
We want people to strive. We want people to do great. We want people to make money, but we just have to protect ourselves. We are not financial advisors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, it's good. Listen, it's great information to know, and then people can take that information and do their due diligence and make sure that they understand how it works. But
go ahead, Swin.
The fact that you can borrow against your own, cryptocurrency I didn't even know that part. So it's a huge benefit because, again, you don't have to sell it, right, to cash out. You can literally just use a portion or a piece of it to get some cash out, some collateral.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, my next question for you guys is, how are the cryptocurrencies transactions recorded? Because you said it's decentralized, right? So you don't have the control of the big banks and the corporations and things like that. So how do the people that have the control, how are they keeping up with those transactions? Who's purchasing what or who's selling, right?
I got one word for you.
Blockchain.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
Tell us more.
In 2008, when Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin and the blockchain, you have to look at it like a digital book. In the book, there's letters. I'm sorry, there's pages, correct?
Yes.
Every time data is recorded on a page, in order for it to move on to the next page, the algorithm has to solve an equation, a difficult math problem.
Okay.
That it takes a lot of computers to do. It's something you can't do with a calculator. It's something that us all together can't do. This is very high math. Once this equation is solved, the page is completed and it could turn over to the next page and it continues. So let's look at the block, right? The block is the page. When that block is filled with data, it goes on to the next block and it happens in sequence. And that's where the term chain comes in, blockchain. So every time we transact or every time we send money around, it's recorded onto this block and it will not go to the next block unless that math is right. That's the beauty of it, that it doesn't rely on human error.
Yeah.
If the math is not right, it's not right. So it's the first time that we have a system that's based on math. And then the other beautiful thing is that it can't be manipulated. It can't be tampered. So no one could erase emails or delete information, or let's say there was like insider trading and they're trying to cover something up, not using cryptocurrency and not using blockchain.
Wow.
Very interesting.
So unique, right? Because it's like, you can't, there's no secrets. Everything is completely transparent. And it's like what you see is what you get, right?
Exactly.
And I definitely see why a lot of people say, well, crypto is for the people, because it's created by us for us. You know, they were thinking about the average person in mind when creating and the algorithm of it. So it's extremely fascinating what you guys just spoke about.
And listen, you know, whoever created Bitcoin, you know, we don't know who Satoshi Nakamoto is.
Yeah, no one knows who he is. He's
If it's a man,
most
if it's a
wanted
woman,
guy.
if it's a group of people. But think about it. If he came out today and said he created this technology, he or she or whoever, who knows what they could do to them? They'll probably try to sue him, charge him for money laundering, illegal activities. Like, you know, they will probably persecute him worse than they did Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's
Power for sure.
he's a threat to the economy,
Establishment,
the banks, the big boys.
The powers that be, yeah.
Right, right. So you guys mentioned we mentioned Bitcoin and Ethereum earlier. So we know those are kind of the top two in terms of types of currencies, right? Cryptocurrencies. Can you guys name like another three that we might not necessarily hear about very often, but that we should maybe start paying attention to?
Okay, I could give you one. The one,
Solana.
no, well, that's one is a popular one. Let's give them something that, you know, something that you guys could get like some meat on the bone.
There you go.
If Solana's already $100 a coin, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So the first one I want to talk about is Chain Guardians. This is one of their pictures right here.
I like it.
Put them up. It's called Chain Guardians.
Okay.
The reason I like this cryptocurrency a lot is because they're getting into the NFT space. And the NFTs are a big trend right now. And a lot of people don't even understand the NFTs. But the NFTs, in my opinion, are going to be big. They're going to be used by businesses. And Chain Guardian is partnering up with the NFTs and gaming.
Ah,
So
that's
I think
huge.
it's also going to be huge. So I think Chain Guardians is one.
Okay.
The second one, let's do a little XRP, right?
Yeah.
The next one I want to talk about is a popular one that everyone talks about. It's called XRP.
Okay.
So XRP basically is finding a way to change the monetary payment system called SWIFT. So when the countries and continents send money around the world, they use this system called SWIFT.
Okay.
Right. The only thing is that SWIFT is very old. The system is very antiquated. So in order for you to send money to another country far away in big sums, I'm not talking about little amounts, I'm talking big billions, it takes a long time and there's a lot of fees involved. So Ripple has found a way to transfer payments and settlements in less than 4 seconds. And it's the only crypto that can turn any asset. It could swap any asset. So when I say swap, it can turn cash into a crypto, into a commodity, into a stock, or when I say commodity, I mean like gold, corn, oil, something like that. And that's right now, XRP is going through a lawsuit. And in my opinion, I just feel like the SEC, Security Exchange Commission, is trying to find a way not only how to regulate, but how they can use this technology and implement it. Because I don't know if anybody's watching the news, but there's a lot going on, and Russia and the United States are really going at it right now.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, I don't want to drift too much off the topic. Russia is known for using cryptocurrency because they've been trying to bypass sanctions for a long time already. So now that our government is really trying to put the squeeze on them financially, like today, they just cut them off from the global market, and their economy dropped like 40%. So I could still expect cryptos to keep tumbling a little bit lower, but don't be discouraged, because the United States and Russia has been fighting since the 1960s, since the Cold War. I'm going to be dead and they still going to be fighting. This is not going to stop. It's about greed and global domination.
Right.
You know, so what we need to do is just stay focused, because you know what? The stock market ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
And the crypto market ain't going nowhere. After the Super Bowl, I'm 100% convinced. Look at all the companies coming out. Look at all the ads. Look at all the people. Everyone's getting into this space. So don't be discouraged by the price. So we mentioned Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chain Guardians, XRP. The next one I want to mention is Stellar Lumens. Stellar Lumens, XLM. They trying to do the same thing that Ripple's doing. XRP. It's just XRP's focus on the big banks and institutions, and Stellar is focused on the little people. So there's even rumors that Facebook could start using Stellar Lumens to process payments.
Oh, wow.
Now, Facebook, when you say Facebook, you talking Instagram, WhatsApp, you know, Meta, you talking a huge, you know, and once Facebook starts sending money,
forget it.
Forget it. I can send my grandma money in Nicaragua with no MoneyGram, with no permission, with no nothing. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, that's where it's headed. You know, this is why it's there and why it's gonna keep growing, because you gotta bypass all of these other forms of exchange that you have to send money through them and pay them a fee. So it's gonna
always
just
a middleman.
Always a middleman.
And cryptocurrency cuts that. So that's why the middleman is not too happy about it.
Yeah, because it's so expensive. I mean, they charge a leg and a arm pretty much to send money, right? And it's not fair, because I mean, I'm actually invested in XRP, and the fact that, you know, they're revolutionizing the way that a lot of people, especially in third world countries, send money, or just even us sending money to third world countries, just being able for it to be more affordable for both parties, I think it's amazing. So I'm glad you guys.
Have you ever tried to go to an ATM and then they're like, oh, they charging me $3 and something just to take my money out?
I avoid ATMs. I avoid ATMs at all costs.
Yeah. Highway robbery. They take you $350 and then the bank takes another.
And then the bank charges you. I'm like, no way.
It's your money. It's your money. This is what I'm saying. They're nickel and diming us to death.
Right.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
But thanks for those gems, guys. I mean, I hope everybody took notes, because you guys dropped some really, really good ones. Now, can you guys just talk to us a little bit more about why is cryptocurrency so volatile?
So the main reason why cryptocurrency is so volatile, because there's a lot of pump and dump cryptos, because basically anyone could create a crypto. So there's a lot of cryptos out there that have no utility, no purpose. So that's why the market is so up and down, and a lot of speculative cryptos out there as well. So buy news or run it up, and then by noon it will dump. So you got to be very, very mindful and do your due diligence.
Yeah, then it's a cryptocurrency is a baby. Cryptocurrency's only been around for 10 to 12 years.
Yeah.
The stock market's been around since 1900s. You know, it's been over 100 years of existence. So I think that there's a lot of people who still don't have the patience. There's a lot of people that are maybe not what they call the weak hands. They're not in it for the long run. Because I'm gonna drop this right now. A lot of people think that cryptocurrency is a get-rich quick scheme.
And it's not.
Now, don't get me wrong.
You could
make quick money, but then again, you can also lose
quick money, right?
Yeah. So you don't wanna gamble. You wanna invest.
Very, very important. Very important. Don't gamble. And part of using it as an investment is understanding it, right? So getting the learning on, asking the questions, being patient with it, right? Because right now, even this morning, with all the news going out, I saw some of them actually were up. They were up for some reason, right? And then boom, back down. It's very, very up and down. And it's like, if you don't have that investment mindset and that patience level, you can really lose your money quick.
Yes.
And the stomach for it. Exactly. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah.
Not be an emotional investor in the crypto.
You cannot.
You trade 7 days, you trade 24/7, right? It's not like the stock market where they close. The crypto market does not close, right? So that also has a lot to do with, you know, its volatility.
But please, you know, anyone who's watching who wants to get involved, don't invest what you can't afford to lose. Don't invest your kids like tuition or your rent. You know, if rule of thumb, and this, when I got into crypto, rule of thumb is 1 to 5 to 10% of your portfolio. So if you got $10,000, that's anywhere from $500 to $1,000 to maybe $1,500. Yeah. That you take from that money and invest. So, you know, that's just a rule of thumb that people can use. You know, don't go too aggressive. You just want to diversify. This is a new asset class. You know, you got your stocks, you got real estate, you got cash, and now you got crypto. So now you got a portfolio.
Yes, yes, that's smart investing right there.
That's the key.
Yes, yes, yes. So for those of you that are listening right now on audio or on YouTube, can you give those guys some advice on what is the easiest way to start buying cryptocurrency? What app to use? Or give us a couple of apps.
So the first thing you got to do is join BronxCrypto.
There you go. That's right. Yes, tell us how. Tell us how.
You know, so basically you could go to our website, www.bronxcryptoinc.com. You could go on our Instagram, Bronx_crypto. The link is in the bio. The link sends you to, because we have several different investing things. We have the stock course and we have a crypto course. Some people like stock, some people like crypto, some people like both. Then we have a Discord. Our courses are basically PowerPoint presentations that we developed in a simplified manner so people could understand what are cryptos and what are stocks and how to get to start investing. The second thing is we have a Discord. Our Discord is we have a monthly fee, but we giving you news and we keeping you up to date every day on our Discord. That's specifically for our members. So some people say, let me get the course. The course was enough for me. I'm on my way. Some people say, I want the course. I also want to be part of the community. I want to be up to date every day. And then we have merchandise like our hats, our shirts, sweatshirts, you know.
Love it.
We took the Bronx logo and we put the big Bitcoin in the B.
Yes.
And we own it.
And one more thing he left out, when you purchase the Discord, which is $25 a month, it comes with a lifetime one-on-one Zoom call consultation if you need guidance on your portfolio, if you need help on building your portfolio, if you have any questions on
you can always reach out to us.
You always reach out to us and whatnot.
Love it, guys. Yeah, and you know what? The community program is where it's at, because you know a lot of folks might take the PowerPoint class and still be like, you know what, I'm not sure. So that community base, and that's very affordable, by the way. That's like, people can't complain about that price, you know. So you guys go check it out. If those of you that are listening, you know, I'm sure that you guys have so many gems in there to share.
Yeah, we're gonna add the links in the description for those people that are watching this on YouTube, and also for the people that are listening to this on either Apple, Spotify. We're also gonna make sure to add the links there as well, so you guys can get started. Make sure you hit them up, get educated. Remember, don't do anything you do not understand first, right? So this is where the educational piece is important, and that's why these guys come right in hand when it comes to that. So awesome. I mean, I feel like this conversation was so worthy. It was so valuable, and the questions itself just brought so much light to the crypto world, especially in today's day and age where just the economy is so uncertain. But you guys hear it first hand, where we talk about, you know, having Drew and Julio talk about cryptos for the long term, right? It's not for the weak hands. You got to make sure that you're in it to win it, right? So is there any last words that you guys want to give our viewers?
You know, BronxCrypto is not a scam. We don't ever hold your money. We don't ever hold your passwords. We don't ever sell anything. We don't ever buy anything for you. you are in 100% control of your finances. That's what cryptocurrency was intended to do. You know, there's a lot of people who are a little bit skeptical. Oh, who are these young guys from the Bronx? Who it is, who are that? Oh, crypto's this, crypto's a scam. You know, but then you just see on TV, you see Adidas getting in, Nike's getting in, Walmart the richest families are getting in.
Yep.
Our poor families.
It's a
That's
mindset.
today.
Mentality. Yep.
That
But
stops today.
you guys keep doing what you're doing. Congratulations again, because you're doing a wonderful thing, you know, especially in the BX where it's much needed. I am so excited that you guys are based there. You know, we're from there. So you guys keep killing it. And, you know, whatever you guys need us to support you in, just shout, just let us know.
Definitely. Thank you for having us. I want you guys to come to our next event. We're going to be having more events. This was a great conversation. It's so much information. I think we might need a part 2.
Yes.
Let's definitely keep in contact. We're going to keep building, working together. And likewise, you please let us know any way we can support your future endeavors. We're here for you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, guys. And thank you everyone else for tuning in on today's conversation. We hope that you guys walked away with a lot of gems, and make sure you subscribe because you do not want to miss what we have coming up next.
Love it. BX Crypto. Thank you, guys. Woo, woo.
Good night, everybody.